I'm 24, just turned 24 on October 28th, 1991. I'm a Scorpio baby. I'm from Canton, Ohio, Hall of Fame city, but I moved to Worcester, Ohio when I was like 10 years old, so it's like a elderly, place you go to retire, so it's a very cool place to grow up and learn a lot, so. I've been rapping for about, I'd say about 4 years now. Before in December, did my first huge show, actually was MGK in Niles, Ohio, this little hookah bar. That was my first show I did. So I've been serious about the around that time. So about four years I would say I've been at this. So this is actually my first project that I'm gonna release, like officially. Like I did 3 mixtapes, you know what I mean? But it was like one of those things, it wasn't official. I just got a blank CD and copied that shit down and handed it to people around my city, and it was like, but it wasn't mixed and mastered, it wasn't, you know what I mean? It was just some shit that you just, mediocre shit, So this would be the first project that I got a DJ behind me, got the professional shit behind me and, decided to put out, so. Who would I compare myself to? If I was gonna compare myself to someone, I would do a mixture of 3. I would probably say Eminem because I'm very lyrical. I like to make you feel me through my lyrics. Because shit that I've been through. I would say Drake because I feel like I wouldn't say mastered, but I got the hang of putting songs together. And saying the right things that can touch people in certain areas. That whole music asset and the whole smartness of how this business works, I feel like I got the whole Drake side of it. And I would say last is Wiz because I like his lifestyle, and also Wiz does really good hooks. And he also always gets a nice beat. So I would say, as a complete, those 3 artists right there, I feel like I can put into myself. So yeah, those are the ones I would say I'm most similar to. My project, 2 Hours From Home, I would say the title is very self-explanatory. I moved from Worcester to Pittsburgh, which is about 2 and 15 hours away, to get more promotion, get myself out there a little bit more, and the project basically explains the whole last 3 to 4 years of my life. Basically it was like, hey, everything that went on here, I put it in there. Everything that went there, I put it in there, because you can't really, I can't write something for you guys and put it out that's not real for me, you know what I mean? Like, I can never be like a trap rapper, you know what I mean? Because I couldn't feel that, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool, the beats are cool, but I couldn't feel that shit, you know what I mean? So, you're looking for, longevity in this area, in this career, so I feel like if you can connect with people in certain ways, then you will get somewhere. Where do I see myself in the near future? I like to say I work hard. I work very hard, so I just feel like when you work very hard, it pays off. So, you grow up and you're like, okay, what do I want to do? And then you don't really know, but then you get this little vibe from what people are saying, so you go into that area. And then I'm like, okay, cool, so I'm in this area now, so where do I see myself in the next 3 years, 2 years? I do see myself very, very much out there. Like I said, it's gonna take a little bit of time for me to get where I'm going, but you gotta have confidence in yourself and you just gotta work hard. And I feel like with those 2 keys, confidence and working very hard, you can get anywhere, once you set your mind to it. So how would I separate myself from everyone else? I feel a lot of people out here, they have their connections, they can rap, anybody can rap, but can you create a song? Can you create a song that's gonna be on the billboards for a certain period of time? Can you create something, that people are gonna feel, So I just feel like me having the whole, learning how to do hooks, learning how to put a song together, all these little assets that you need to be creative and go far in this career, I feel like I have, So let that being said, you also have to have a voice too. Like people come out here, they record songs, but they don't have the voice that you need, to really make it out here, because people are like, oh, who is this? It's like, I don't know, he sounds whack. Or you have to have, the voice, the style. You have to have your own. You have to create your own sound. A lot of people have not done that, but they're creating songs and making one-hit quitters and out. You know what I mean? So you gotta have a sound. You be able to create a hook. You gotta have the lyrics behind yourself, and you gotta connect with people. So I just feel like I'm just learning how to hit all these points, so then I could really separate myself from the rest and get into the game and seeing who else I can surpass, So my name is Mar. I'm working hard out here. I have a project coming soon called 2 Hours From Home, hosted by DJ EV. project, oh man, I gotta give so much props to Ben, man, like from Spider Studios, because he it's kind of like, I feel like it's a 50-50, because I go home, I write, I create, and I do all this stuff, I come here, and then he just brings it to that next level. So you gotta give credit where credit's due, so I appreciate that, and everyone else is helping me get to where I need to be.